Hi everyone, so this is another video on doing value scales. So in the previous video, or in the next video, depending on what order you watch them, we did a blue scale, and now we're going to do a gray scale. And like last time I mentioned to go start from the middle and then go dark to light. What we're doing this time is we're going to start with the black, like I already put the black down here, and now you're going to mix a gray. You're going to then mix a very, 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 very pale gray, so much so that it looks white, similar to this. And then you're going to mix the in-betweens, okay? So you turn the camera so we can get started. So as you see, I still have the same palette. It's a little messy. I would encourage you to clean yours up a little bit before you start. So I just did straight black for this one. And now I'm mixing my gray. So I already started with the gray. So this gray tone is the middle tone. It's called a mid-tone. That is equal parts white, equal parts black. So I'm just going to take some white. Let me just squeeze some more white out. Some white. Oh, there's some white right there. I didn't even see it. And we have some black. Okay, now we're not using any other color. So I'm going to clean my brush on the sponge so it's nice and clean. Take some black. Now clean that off again. Sponge really saves you on paper towels. It's far more eco-friendly. And you're going to take some white. And you're really just trying to get this middle gray tone right here that I had already mixed and I already put down on the page. And I pretty much did a pretty much exact same color. Pretty good job of matching that. So that's my mid-tone. Okay, now clean your brush off. Okay, we're going to take some white. And you're going to just use the same gray that you just made and put a very little gray on there. And you're going to put that down here. Now that's actually too dark. I'm going to go ahead and put some more white on there. Now you can see that is a very, very pale gray. Okay, hopefully you could see that better when I held it up. Okay, so fill that in. Now you're going to go from here to here, and then from here to here. Okay, now I put very, very little. That's just straight black. This is half black, half white. And this is majority white with a little bit of the gray from the middle tone. Okay. Still a little too dark. You take a little gray and just mix it into my Now I can wait for that to dry so I can just go right over it, because if I do it now, it will just it'll just mix in, it'll just become a really dark gray. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more. kind of check it like that. And then you can add a little bit more white. A little bit more. Go a little bit darker. Okay, so now you can start to see that it's gradually getting darker. Now, if this was a color theory class, we would spend a lot more time being really, really particular about the simple gradations. Ours jumps a few values. That's okay. This is an intro to design class. The aim of this assignment is just to get you comfortable mixing colors and to give you the basic understanding of values, shades, and tints. So remember, shades is a color plus black. Tints are a color plus white. So you're doing tints and shades. And this equals a value scale. The value is the lightness to darkness of one color. So this is a value scale of black. This is a value scale of blue. Okay? And so I'm just going to continue adding, mixing in and getting darker shades. So you can even put it under it to see kind of where it matches up. So I kind of did that to see if it was darker than this, if it was too light than that. Sorry, I live on a very loud street, so making these videos with no surround sound is really hard. I mean, with no outside sound. So there. It's getting a little confusing down here. I'm struggling a little bit with this, but I just wanted to show you, one, it's okay to make mistakes. And two, you know, this is kind of like an experiment. This is, for a lot of you, it's probably your first time doing this. So as long as you're getting different shades in each box, different tints in each box, you're doing okay. All right. This area is probably a little too dark. I could probably make some better transitions between these three right here. But overall, I would say this is pretty decent. So hopefully this was helpful. I thought doing it in real time is better than just showing you a finished product. So you can see where I'm struggling. And